Dogs see things you don't, and they sense smells your brain doesn't even have a word for. When Yeti stopped playing and stared off in another direction, Daryl thought his dog was just a bit nervous, but Yeti was facing something deadly. And it wouldn't be until the man saw the footprints on the ground that he realized his dog had been right from the very start.
We're back here. This is where we're going to be setting up. She's kind of just staring in that direction. It's strange.
This man is a professional outdoorsman, the kind of person for whom being alone in the forest is like meditation. For 4 years, he has been recording moments of silence and survival deep in the wild for his YouTube channel. This time, he and his loyal dog, Yeti, were looking for a pristine spot for a stealth camping trip, a place where no eye could see them. But in nature, when you think you're alone, it might be the exact moment you are being watched. They moved away from the main trails and pushed into the thick brush. As soon as they entered the area, his dog's behavior changed. Yeti, who always led the way with confidence, was now falling behind and constantly scanning the surroundings. Her body was tense, and she held her head at a strange angle. She was staring at a spot among the trees, a spot where Daryl's eyes saw nothing but shadows and leaves.
Okay. Normally, she'd be all over that. I don't know what's up with her today. She got told off this morning by a farmer. It's absolutely ridiculous. Isn't that right? He got told off. Guy on his tractor. She just completely went off barking. Someone came over here. Nothing there. There ain't nothing there. What is it? She insists.
Dogs see the world with their noses. While humans have only 5 million olfactory receptors, a dog like Yeti has over 225 million. She wasn't just smelling trees and soil, she was reading the chemical signature of the environment. In animal behavior, this is called hypervigilance, a state where the animal senses that the ecosystem's balance has been disrupted. At this moment, Daryl tried to lighten the mood. He thought maybe Yeti was just a bit anxious, but the dog didn't even look at the stick. When an animal abandons its favorite game, it means the reward system in its brain has stopped, and the survival control center, the amygdala, has taken command. Dogs can hear low-frequency sounds that the human ear cannot detect. Yeti sensed something that didn't fit the natural rhythm of the forest, a discordant sound and the scent of danger. Daryl began setting up camp, but Yeti wouldn't settle down and started barking.
Shall we go and check out this area? Well, Yeti, I don't see much to be shouting about, huh? Why are you going in front? You're always in front. Strange. She's always darting off ahead.
He panned the camera, but the lens captured nothing but the green silence of the woods. Daryl was facing an internal conflict. His human logic said the forest is empty, but his dog's instinct screamed, "Run!" Dogs can sense the cortisol and adrenaline released by another creature, even through thick brush. Yeti kept staring at one specific direction. As night fell, the terror doubled. Yeti stood guard around the tent like a soldier on the front line. In a camp like this, you aren't allowed to build a large fire so you won't be seen, and that means you are defenseless in the dark. Every few minutes, the dog would charge toward the darkness and then, strangely, retreat. It was as if she was facing something that scared her. Yeti knows something, but she cannot explain it.
What's going on, Yeti? What is it? What's the problem? What's the matter, huh? What are you unhappy about?
It's interesting to know that in moments of danger, dogs notice their owner's increased heart rate and cold sweat. A psychological phenomenon happens here: shared anxiety. Fear is contagious. When Daryl noticed his dog's terror, his heart rate went up, and the scent of his cold sweat made Yeti even more alert. They were trapped in an endless cycle of mutual fear. The dog's instinct told her to stay and protect, but something in that darkness was pushing even this brave dog back. In the middle of the night, a loud noise came from the brush, a rustle that Daryl heard this time too. Yeti suddenly lunged toward the sound, but something in the dark stopped her, and she retreated back to the tent. She knew she shouldn't leave Daryl alone. He still thought maybe Yeti was reacting to a bear or a wolf, but the truth was much darker.
So all of a sudden, she just sat up, looked, and the other side of the shelter started growling, and then moved over that way, and that's when I followed her. Quite frankly, Yeti, you're kind of freaking me out tonight, okay? You're kind of freaking me out. Huh. What's going on? What's going on? Where are you? What are you doing? What are you barking at?
Dogs might even fight a bear in a dangerous situation, but here there was something that this dog considered even more dangerous than a bear or a leopard. In the morning, the sunlight revealed a bitter truth. As Daryl was preparing to leave, he saw something on the ground that terrified him.
Good morning. Good morning, my friends. It was a long night. The fun didn't stop for Yeti. She was up barking and growling a few times throughout the night. I don't know what was up with her. It seemed like as soon as it got dark here. That's not my track. And that wasn't there yesterday. So this is my track. This is not my track. See the different treads? Is there better ones? Look at this.
Heavy boot prints just a few steps from his tent. These footprints didn't belong to any hiker. The tread showed a heavy military or hunting boot. That person had stood there all night in silence, perhaps with a weapon in hand, right behind the bushes, watching Daryl. But why didn't Yeti attack, despite all her hunting instincts? Why did she only bark and pull back? This is where the final piece of the puzzle was found. Yeti began sniffing that spot intensely. Besides the smell of flesh and skin, she had sensed the smell of gunpowder and gun oil. As a hunting dog, Yeti knew weapons. She understood that the two-legged creature standing in the dark was armed. She knew that attacking someone who smells of gunpowder means death. With her constant barking, Yeti wasn't just warning Daryl, she was letting that armed stranger know, "I see you. My owner is not alone. We are awake." This dog had made it clear to the stranger that there would be no element of surprise.
See, that's not my tread. And that's fresh. That wasn't there yesterday, because I always look for tracks on the way in to see who's been around. No one's been around. So that wasn't there yesterday. And that may have been a reason. And that would explain a lot. See, the tracks here our camp was just there.
In nature, danger doesn't always come with the roar of a leopard or the howl of a wolf. Sometimes the most dangerous creature is someone who wears boots like you, but smells of gunpowder and death. Who was that armed person? A poacher or someone who had followed Darryl with ill intentions? As Darryl moved away from the area, he said one golden sentence: "They may not always listen to you, but you should always listen to them, because they see and smell things that our technology and logic fail to understand." Have you ever experienced a similar feeling? A time when your pet stared at something you couldn't see? Tell us in the comments. But remember, the story might not always end this well. Join us in the next video